Hi, this is Larry Jordan. The following is an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar taking a look at new features inside Final Cut Pro 10 version 10.1. In this excerpt, we look at project snapshots. One of the big things I like about this version of Final Cut is that we can create what are called snapshots. You can see the name right here. Let's say I'm in the middle of editing this really nice piece, and I realize that's a really good edit, but I've got some ideas I want to experiment with. You select the project, and with a keyboard shortcut or the mouse, you can duplicate the project. We've always been able to do that. The problem with duplicating the project is that both compound clips and multicam clips are linked back to the original project. If you make a change in either the multicam clip or the compound clip, that change is instantly reflected in the duplicated project, which is generally not what you want. What you want to do instead is you want to duplicate the project as a snapshot, Shift-Command-D. What this does is it takes a picture of your project, dates it in terms of where that snapshot was taken, and it makes all compound clips and all multicam clips independent, so that if you were to change them in a master project, they won't change here. Think of this as the ability to say, okay, here's a first draft of the edit. Let me freeze that and move on and keep editing. Oh, here's a second draft. Let me freeze that and move on and keep editing. Because I'm not copying the media, making snapshots is really small because I'm not duplicating render files or media files or analysis files. All I'm doing is duplicating essentially the project database, which is tiny. Consequently, I can now create as many duplicate versions as I want. Keep in mind that this is a project. I can now double-click it. Notice I'm in the interplanetary internet here. If I double-click this, I'm now in the interplanetary internet snapshot. If, for instance, I take off this basic lower third in the snapshot, it is not removed. Where'd it go? Interplanetary internet. It is not removed inside the interplanetary internet, but it is removed inside the snapshot. So I can go back and make changes to the snapshot that don't ripple back up to the master, but are remembered as part of the snapshot. So if you want to use this as a way of locking a project, we can't do that. But if you use it as a way of duplicating a project in process, that's a perfect use for a snapshot. When you decide you don't need the snapshot, right mouse click on it, say move it to trash, and that duplicated project is gone. Project snapshots are a big deal because they make your life a lot easier when you want to keep interim versions of an edit. This has been an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar taking a look at the new features inside Final Cut Pro 10 version 10.1. For the complete version of this online training, please visit our store at larryjordan.biz/store and look for Webinar 115. And thinking of training, if you need to stretch your training dollars, a subscription membership to our video training library saves you money. You can access all of our videos for a low monthly price of only $19.99. That's more than 700 movies, dozens of hours of training, all in-depth and up-to-date. Plus, members can attend any of our Power Up webinars for free. Our training covers both Apple and Adobe software. We update it every week, and for more information, visit larryjordan.biz/subscriptions. And thanks.